So, our transformational story update today is going to be led by Elsa Bro. Come on up, Elsa.
Hello. I'm so glad I'm here and not back there skiing and day drinking. Although that was fun at the time, knowing God and the awesomeness of this community is so much better. This is how I got from there 25 years ago, skiing on the 4th of July, to here. A lightning bolt of disbelief stunned me again and again as I asked myself, what's happening to me? Why was my body behaving like this? And how can I make it stop? After having insomnia and tremors for nearly 2 months, unbearable visions of jumping from Spokane bridges, waterfalls, and parking garages landed me in the ER, my first trip to the hospital ever, and my introduction to the adult psych unit. Shortly after moving to Spokane, I had established care with a psychiatrist because I wasn't happy enough. Even though everything about our move demonstrated that it was for us, the stress and strain it had put on my marriage was taking a toll. I was looking for a fix, and this doctor, who I put all of my faith in, began playing God. During one of our visits, he reminded me, I get to choose how to treat you. When I had a series of bad side effects, I followed his instructions to stop the med cold turkey, which sent my brain and nervous system into an out-of-control downward spiral into true hell that lasted 1.5 years. Unfortunately, after I was discharged from the hospital, the medication cocktail prescribed to me kept increasing, but my symptoms did not resolve. Even though I didn't feel that he had my best interests at heart, my mom and my sister insisted I stick with the same doctor, saying that I should be grateful that he was prescribing older and cheaper medications to me. What choice did I have? My functioning on no sleep and sedating medications was abysmal. On a daily basis, I was struck with fear that I'd lose my marriage, my job, or my life. Unity teachings and counseling helped me realize the thinking patterns that brought me to this place of suffering. My whole life, I had reinforced a continuous loop of looking outside myself to determine my worth. And when that didn't work, I took flight to escape the discomfort I felt. It started out when I was a child, constantly trying to fit into a group of girls where someone was always out, and continued into my adolescence, seeking attention from boys to replace the quality time and love I wasn't getting from my workaholic father. When my mom had had enough of me drinking and staying out past curfew, she sent me to live at my dad's, where his ultimatums pushed me to rebel harder. My high school years, wasted, literally and figuratively, is something I still regret. Being able to leave home for college was a blessing. I flourished until my dad found out that I intended to change my major from business, his choice, to English literature, my choice. His disapproval said, not good enough, not good enough, not good enough. I thank God for making me athletic, which has allowed me, through life's ups and downs, to tap into my life force, to source endorphins that make everything feel well in my soul again. On the University of Iowa's rowing team, the camaraderie and victories I experienced, and the twice daily practices I endured, planted the seed that I could get through anything if I set my mind to it. The voice said softly, "You are enough. You are enough. You are enough." When I shared that I intended to go to graduate school to become a teacher, my dad's disapproval again said, "Not good enough." When asking for support to problem solve a challenging 8th grader's behavior, my principal's disapproval said, "Not good enough." This mantra followed me through my life until I walked into Unity and heard Dr. Gary speak about his tumultuous childhood, how he'd suffered incredible losses and still found a way to heal and live his truth. The Sunday messages were accessible and meaningful. They spoke to me saying, "You are more than enough." That trip to the ER and the 3-day hospital visit ended up being an expensive wake-up call that humbled and blessed me. In preparation for my stay, my counselor told me to write down my close family and friends' phone numbers, as I wouldn't be allowed to take my phone. Without hesitation, the first person I called was Tara Weir, one of the first people to welcome me to Unity. She organized visits with Amber McKenzie and others, so I'd never be alone for more than a few hours. Sitting with each of them, sometimes with other patients wailing in the background, they held up a light to me while holding space to meditate and pray. After I left the hospital, Dr. Jane also held space for me in her office to teach me how to use heart rate variability and appreciation to spread light and peace throughout my body and mind. I will never forget their non-judgmental acts of love. You're making me cry. I can say with great relief that I'm on the other side of darkness due to all that Unity and its members have taught me. In addition to you, beloved community, I have joined another community, a group of thousands just like me, who want to create a new life without prescription medications. Together, we practice daily self-care, meditation, and a commitment to healing nutrition. We also encourage each other on the very slow but safe route to tapering the medications that are no longer serve us. I want you to know that I don't judge anyone who takes medications for mental health issues. They can and do have a positive impact on many lives. Relying on medications alone, for me, was not sustainable. I needed to open my heart to God in order to change the way I think, act, and feel. Committing to Unity, making time for stillness, applying the Q process, and participating in spirit groups has changed my life in profound ways. For this, I am forever grateful. Thank you.